Welcome to Detroit. Man, I love this city. But I represent that east side, the 48205, the red zone, one of the most notorious zip codes in the United States of America. I'm Champ Town, and this is the Itiszzz, where celebrities and legends of the hood eat good, drink good, and talk shit.
Yo. What's really good in your hood, in your house, or on your couch? This is the Itiszzz, in case your ass didn't know. To the left. Everything she owns is in the house to the left. The one and only Keisha. And you already know what time of day it always is. Right to the right. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Ben. Hot mix quaking up in this bitch.
World Wide Web, what's happening? What up, dope?
What up, dope? And also to the left, the one and only, but it's the right of the left. The one that they call Kayla Unique, with the hottest R&B album in the country until Bruno Mars dropped. What's up, Kay?
Hey, y'all.
What you drinking, girl? Bubbles and shit?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's my flex. Don't worry about it.
Why you tripping?
Everybody ain't got to know what we drinking on and eating on sometimes.
She got it, honestly.
Oh, yeah?
Sometimes it's a secret. Sometimes you got to come here and know.
Yeah, come here, her first, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
So is that a penguin on there? What is that?
Matter of fact,
I'll tell you how many.
No, you tell him, but you won't tell nobody else.
Nah, I mean, I was looking at the penguin on the cup.
It's a penguin on there. It's just
Okay.
a little slushy drink, and it got the little bursting little flavor
Okay,
bubbles
so-
in the bottom of it.
Yeah.
But I drank all the slushy.
Sound like Asian drink.
Oh, I killed that shit.
They used to have those at the Vietnamese place where I used to get
For
folk.
real?
With the baboa.
Yeah.
Baboa.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it.
Oh, they
I
had
don't either.
they
But
had
it's
the
good.
bubble- The
It's
bubble
delicious.
drink too at
Yeah.
Benihana's. I
Do
think
they
we
really?
had it for
Yeah, they
a
have
long
them in
time.
Japanese. It's a Japanese.
But
Okay.
it ain't
Okay.
never taste
Asian
like
type
this.
of- Well, no, because these are just flavor bursting bubbles. Those are like they got different kind of bubbles to put in there. So
Hey, I
different
just
ones
wanna
for tea
tell y'all.
and milk and different ones like that.
Yeah, mine had like
These
some
are-
milk or something.
Yeah,
I got you.
give me a second, man. I'm just trying to say about the bubbles.
I'm doing some spaghetti.
These are
Get fancy with this shit.
these are the bubbles that you want bursting in your mouth.
All right, we could have cut the camera
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
This is a commercial.
We could've-
Moving on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He said he did it today.
500.
500 home runs.
Miggy.
From the hot mix.
Who's that?
Miggy. He did it.
He got temporary.
Yes. Miguel Cabrera, one of the greatest. ball
Tiger.
Yes.
Oh, got you. I got
Okay.
you. Because I was like, what did you call? Did you say Mickey?
Yeah.
Is that what they call him?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I don't even know his name.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, who?
Okay, it's all good.
Miggy.
Yeah.
I'm there now.
Yeah.
500, huh?
500.
500 home runs.
Damn, that's crazy.
Not a lot of folks have done that in their career. This is major. It's a major deal. And he's been here. I think this is like maybe his second team, and he's been here for a while. So I'm loving that.
So, like, what do you get for it?
So
Like,
it's safe to say that instead of major keys, it's major bats.
can she stop talking to me?
Don't hate.
What's she on?
Y'all hate.
Well,
You know
hot
what?
mix. It's been a lot of hip hop going on out in New York. They built the hip hop museum, and your boy had to take the stage to show them how it's done. Your boy, watch those moves. Look at them moves. Woo!
They gotta have somebody.
Get it?
Goat.
I'm sorry, who's that?
Goat.
No, I think I need a remix. Hold up. You pay close attention to the greatest, the Michael Jordan of this shit right here. Look at that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Moves, nigga, moves.
Ice got
Uncle L, the future of the funk.
I'm sorry, that
Still.
wasn't LL Cool J kicking like
And
that.
still.
I'm
and
sorry,
still.
that wasn't Cool
Hold
J.
on a second.
Cool J
Remix.
kicking like that. That was not him kicking.
Yeah.
Listen,
We
Still.
ain't
And still.
but Ice
Wait,
got
shut
moves
up.
like that
And
too.
if you break in his house, he gonna break your jaw.
Yeah, that happened.
Just to let you know, because
It
that really happened.
It
But you
happened.
know, I mean, like Keisha said, I mean, Ice he got moves too.
Move.
My nigga Ice got moves. I mean, what y'all talking
OG's
about?
right there.
Executive producer, he coming by the Itis very soon. We ain't gonna let y'all know. But
Yeah.
anyway, I mean, a lot of things going on in hip hop.
I had Ice back.
Oh yeah, you had his back. You had his back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You okay. Okay. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Moving on. What's going on? Any good music out, y'all? What y'all know?
Well, you know, I'm still on that Nas.
Oh yeah, tight ass album.
I'm still on that Jam and Lewis.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
hear that. Yeah, I'm
Look,
very unprofessional.
Look.
Man.
I want to
Look.
say something about Willow's album.
Okay, Willow Smith.
Willow,
Oh.
Ooh, Willow Smith.
I would just. I would
she
just,
has a rock album out now.
Okay.
Okay.
It's good.
I was just being a little
It's good.
facetious.
I know. If you haven't heard you heard the Transparent Soul, right?
That's all I know.
You know that she got a couple of bangers on there.
Okay.
For sure, it's nice.
I'm gonna have to revisit
I
that.
don't know if you've listened to her previous albums,
She's
Yeah.
brilliant, by the way.
but I really like her previous albums, and this is a whole shade of different because it's rock versus
Okay.
like her alternative,
Okay.
you know, type of music that she does, but it's still good. You should check it out.
She been in this world before.
Well,
Yeah, you
broaden
should
my
check-
horizons.
you should check it out.
I'm gonna
I
listen.
think you personally would like at least 3 songs off of there.
Well, 3 songs makes a good album.
Yeah, she
No,
she
a
put it
whole
together.
Album makes a good album.
Nah.
Well,
You ain't
yeah,
getting
but
much.
Every
Look
fucking
here.
song, classic only.
3 songs.
Classic only.
You got a
Whole
good album.
album. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, and
Entire
when is the
album
last?
only.
When the last time you seen that?
Come on now.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna have to interject with that because I listened to that Nas shit while I was at work.
Yo, you ain't like it?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna just be 100% honest with y'all. I don't know what the fuck y'all.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
I'm gonna tell you what I did like though.
You're not my child.
I'm gonna tell
You're
you.
not my child anymore.
I just owned you a long time ago. I never. Look,
You
let me
don't
tell
know
y'all.
Tell me.
I'm gonna tell you what song
Hit
I
the
did
door.
like though.
What song?
That I actually like replayed a couple times. Okay. Was the one with EPMD. That shit was hard.
That's
Well,
Yeah.
I
That was hard.
it.
Yeah.
All that I really
How
think
you gonna say that? Because this was your A&R. What are you talking about?
I think
But
the
she-
one
she
because
don't
he
like
tripping.
Countdown.
I think
Scary.
the album that had Dream on there, you know that everything that
Yeah,
Nas is-
that
I
was-
feel like that
that
was better
was
than this one.
Oh,
That's just
That was
me.
hard. That was
That
hard.
That's
was
just
a
me.
good album.
That's just me.
That was hard.
That's just me.
Well, speaking of like the song EPMD that got Eminem on it, Eminem, Kid Rock, and White Boy Rick got you white people out here with so much confidence that y'all starting to scare me because y'all are actually starting to run up in people's cribs now. Like, what is this? Yeah, look
That
like
ain't
y'all let
nothing-
them- look
That
like
ain't
that-
nothing
It
new.
looked like they running away from it to me.
They didn't want that smoke.
Whoever
They don't
was
want
going
that
in,
smoke.
They was ready for that.
Oh my
What
God.
state was that in?
They was ready.
But if that ain't enough,
Come on with it.
these fools is tripping at the Steelers and
Yeah.
Lions game. They tripping out here,
Yeah,
man.
that was-
They're
that was-
tripping.
Oh.
They're out here tripping.
Oh, but it was okay for her to hit him.
He got them both though.
Oh,
Yeah.
He set his ass down.
Well,
Have a seat.
hey.
Have a seat, young man.
That ain't
you
right.
can't save him, Karen. You can't save him.
Oh, that's terrible. That makes me angry.
Joey and Karen got their ass beat live at the game.
Yeah, that makes me
So
angry.
to all y'all that got these superhero guys that y'all looking up to, y'all better not try that shit on the east side of Detroit, the 48205, the most dangerous zip code in the United States. You would not make it out of there with your fake courage and shit. You know what I'm saying? So moving on, I'm excited because we got some legends in the house. But first,
Legend.
we're gonna have to give you a quick commercial for one quick second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't bite your fingertips off, eating that trap sauce.
Remember with 12 succulent mouth-watering herbs and spices. Base with it, marinate with it, and barbecue with it. Trapsauce.com.
Don't bite your fingers off eating that trap sauce. In case y'all don't know who our next guest is, I'm gonna have to show y'all a little something so y'all know. In case y'all didn't know.
Oh, jeez.
Damn, I look fat as hell.
Starting off with a little easy jazz there. This is
Yeah.
from Christian Scott Atunde Adjua. Really, teacher? Can you say that 3 times?
Christian Scott Atunde Adua. Very good. And he's from Baltimore.
Oh, is he?
No, I don't know. Name like that.
Baltimore or Philly, one or the other.
Right.
But he's a dope young brother, and he'll be performing at the Aretha tomorrow night. We're going to tell you how you can get tickets.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the last 30 years, these two guys have been fighting the good fight for the entire Detroit hip-hop community. You're going to learn a lot because I want to ask the questions that some people won't ask. These are the questions that your ass need to know. These guys have done more for Detroit hip-hop than the white guys that sold millions of records and made billions of dollars and ain't did shit. These guys are the iconic, the legendary, the duo of hip-hop. If you know anything about Detroit hip-hop, if you know what Cool Herc meant to New York, or you know what DJ Red Alert meant to New York, you better fucking know what these two meant to Detroit. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy T and TJ is up in this bitch.
Yes. I drink to that.
Cheers.
Long overdue.
Yes.
Long
yeah.
overdue.
Champion.
What's up?
Hell yeah.
Legends in this bitch right
Mama,
here.
what you put in here, girl?
Oh.
Hand me my water over there.
Hey,
Good Lord.
you ain't give him the one with the Tigos. Michael Jackson's brother.
This
Huh?
is the stuff.
Yeah, you got Michael Jackson brother.
This is the stuff people have heart attacks with. You know,
Ain't that much monster in there.
you got
It's just
the
for
power
show.
drink and the Champ Town.
Oh man, thank you guys for coming.
Hey,
You guys are
All
legends.
right.
I appreciate that shit, man. Yo, thinking back when we used to go to Osborne together, man.
That's right. That's right.
Damn.
Y'all go way back.
Right.
Listen,
Osborne.
so many people came out of Osborne.
Yes.
This is some of the people, TJ, that came out of Osborne.
Well, when me and Champ Town was together, Esham was there.
Esham,
Yeah.
Proof.
That's right.
Eminem.
No,
No, he was in
Eminem,
Kansas City,
yeah.
Missouri. Then.
Oh,
He
okay.
wasn't
On
up
this
there.
side of town. but
Right.
He was in Kansas City. Oh, he ain't make it to Detroit yet.
Right, exactly.
East side.
At that time?
Yeah, he was in St. Joseph, Missouri.
Same, yeah. And Proof.
Yeah, he ain't make it
That
to
what he was
Detroit.
saying?
Yeah.
Proof. Mud and Thyme was there. Fire Ella. Yeah, they was there. Yes, they was there.
Shout out to Mud and Time. I love them niggas.
And
Even
then-
though Mud crazy as hell, I still
Yeah.
love them. Though. Shout out to Time Zilla, Mud. Hey,
And Joke Man.
oh,
Joke
Lord.
Man was
Oh,
there
Lord.
too.
What a
Joke
beat.
Man was in that
Oh,
motherfucker.
man.
Yes.
Oh man.
You know, and then
man. What is that?
TNT. Yeah, TNT and Nodis.
That's right.
They was
That's
there
right.
too.
That's
So you
right.
know what I'm saying? How did so much motherfucking talent come out of that? Just right there.
And not only that, Twisted, aka the House of Crazies, your boy Paul. They come from Osborne too.
Oh, okay. Hell
But
yeah.
no Twisted.
Twisted.
Right.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
So hit the ego meter, because I'm the nucleus of all that Osborne shit.
Yeah.
Hit the ego meter in this bitch.
Ego meter.
Yeah.
Out of
Billy T.
control.
I gotta say this, man. Top 3 legendary Detroit figures here.
Yep.
For the Black iconic music marathon. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say it just like it is. Captain Geek, Nat Morris.
Yep.
Sugar
Oh,
soul.
sorry.
I was
You
hanging
did
out.
it
I
all.
was
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that voice yesterday.
The electrifying Mojo.
Yep.
Mojo, where'd you go?
A good friend of mine. This for you, Mojo. We
The
got
Midnight Folk Association
Yeah.
is now in effect.
Yes.
Billy T. Right there.
In the
DMZ. Right there.
DMZ.
The DMZ right there. And
Yes,
then you
sir.
put TJ in, man.
Yes.
Yes,
Dog,
sir.
I drink
talk
to
to me
that.
about working with Mojo and Nat Morris. Shit.
Well, I didn't really work with Mojo, but when I first started, Mojo was one of the guys. There was a couple guys that had me doing live remotes.
That's right.
RJ Watkins set up my first live remote. Me
Okay.
and Ron OJ had the roller skating rink up on 8 Mile.
Okay.
Will, not Will.
Mr.
Wills. Herman Davis.
Herman Davis.
Yeah, yeah.
Herman Davis. Mr. Davis. And that was our first remote. Then he had me in a place called, oh my God, the little lounge on Puritan, was it? I'll think of it in a minute. But then Mojo had me at, it used to be the Cotton Club on Livernois. So Mojo had this Saturday night, and I used to broadcast over there. That's when I worked with Mojo. Right. We became friends, and he was a good brother. Still a good brother. Yeah. And Nat Morris was just cool, and it's still just one of the coolest cats you want.
Oh yeah. I love
RJ, Nat Morris, and Mojo. Those were, three of the guys that I kind of learned, and Foodie.
Oh yeah.
Legends. Musically cruising with Foodie.
I was excited with Foodie, man.
Well, radio has changed so much, and now Foodie is doing a station. There's a station, a friend of ours, Don Allen, has a station, WJZDRadioDetroit.com. It's an internet station. It's jazz and R&B. I do a show on Sunday. Actually, I do two shows. I do a show with him on Sunday. Foodie's on there on Sunday evening.
Okay.
At 7 o'clock.
Still doing the Sunday.
Cruising with Foodie. Okay. I do a show there Sunday afternoon. And then I also do a show on the RJ station. RJ has 107.5 FM HD2. Yeah.
Okay.
So I do a show there on Saturday.
Okay.
So yeah, we still busy. We still out there,
Oh yeah, you always
absolutely.
So
stay busy.
Going back, how did you hook up with TJ? I mean, I was happy because the nigga went to high school with me, so I know I was getting my shit on the air.
Right.
How did y'all hook up?
So one of my favorite stories about TJ. TJ, I was doing midnights. Marvelous Marv was doing mornings. And so
Marvelous Marv.
M1, the Marvelous One.
This is going out to the ladies with the burgundy hair.
Burgundy hair. That's how you get it mixed. And I missed him last night. They got the WGPR museum down there, so they had a big event last night.
Oh, wow.
So I missed Mojo and I missed Marvelous Marv. But anyway, Marv was doing mornings. So I'd come, I'm there all night. They would come in the morning, and then this kid starts coming in with Marv. He was an intern. Okay, hey, how you doing? Okay. So somewhere in that time period, they flipped us. They put me on in the morning, and Marv on overnight, and this kid was still there. And I'm like, does the kid come with the show? What the hell is going on?
That's that east side shit.
TJ was in a program at school where they would do these send interns out to the radio station. So TJ was there, and he's sitting there. He's a nice kid. He said, hey, man, I used to call you on the DMZ all the time. My name is Darren. I said, oh, that was you? Okay, so I remembered him calling. So time goes by, and he only had so much time to be there at the station and with the class. He said, I'm going to ask my teacher if I can stay for another season, another session or whatever. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, you go ahead. I'm like, they ain't going to let this kid stay. And sure enough, he comes back the next day and says, I get to stay. I'm like, I'm stuck with this kid. And so from that point on, he was with me from that point on. When we went to JLB together, and he was just always, he helped me haul all my albums out of GPR. Remember that?
Yeah,
we had to take all my albums because,
Yes.
And so, because I knew I was about to get fired. So I said, look, we're going in this weekend and get my albums. Because I think they're going to fire me.
Now, this shows how much of a good guy you are. Because you were Billy T. You was like the light-skinned Billy D. It was a radio and shit. You know what I'm saying? You was a mega star, and you shared that love with TJ.
Yeah.
The ordinary Negro in Detroit would not have done such.
Exactly.
What I was stuck with, I couldn't, what am I doing?
Yeah. That's real, man.
And I gotta say this, TJ, he would be there, and I kind of had him kind of in the background off to the side, and he would say stuff. And so Gerald McBride, I don't know if I told you this. One day Gerald McBride said, look, man, if you're gonna have a kid in there, turn the mic on, let him talk. And I said, duh, okay. So then I turned the mic on and boom, and the magic was there.
It was.
It was there from day one because TJ just had this youthful energy, and I don't know, we just had that chemistry. I've worked with a lot of people, but I don't think I've had anybody that had the chemistry like me and TJ had.
Nobody. Keisha, what the hell is you cooking over here?
Keisha,
It smells good.
I was trying to sneak.
Keisha.
She can't have fish. She's allergic. So
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to hurry up and
that
feed her
out the
because
way.
she got to jet off to work.
Yeah.
So what I'm making for y'all like seafood.
Yeah.
So I have you some lobster. I have 2 different kinds of shrimp: a chili lime shrimp and a what's the other one? Caribbean jerk.
Oh,
So I'm gonna do those in front of y'all right here, and
okay.
then I'm putting it on the potato.
Ooh.
And I made y'all some cheese sauce.
Oh my God.
I have bacon bits for you.
We ain't going nowhere, TJ.
Bacon bits, sour cream, all that good stuff.
The itis has already kicked in.
The itis is real.
The itis is real.
Hey, we ain't telling we got the sleeper bag.
we might have to spend the night.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
Yes.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
So TJ, man, rolling with the great Billy T.
Yes.
Like Billy just said, y'all were met each other. You know what I'm saying? There's no question about it, man.
Right.
Tell me, how was it being in high school still? You know what I'm saying? Running around with one of the biggest rap DJs.
Oh man, that was the shit. Actually, because it gave me 3 A's on top of all of that.
Okay.
So
I didn't know that.
I loved it because that changed my my GPA when I graduated.
Okay.
I had
graduate.
yeah. So, but anyway, man, that was the shit. Then I was going to summer school each year. So I would go to summer school, and then I would go to the radio station early as hell. And then when we was done, I would leave and go to summer school. And that shit, and Mr. Carrington, I used to get there and fall asleep. And Mr. Carrington, he used to hook. He's like, man, I hear you in the radio. I hear you on the radio. When I used to be asleep, he's like, okay, man, go ahead, sleep, man. I hear you in the radio early in the morning, and you come to school anyway. So
it's not by the stove.
And man, just rolling with him, it was good as hell. And then he showed me so much love at the beginning, and I had to work for that shit. He didn't just say, okay, here you go, nigga. I had to work for that shit, and I just did my thing, and it was in the makings. That shit was in the cards, and I just played my cards right and just did what I had to do, and then hey, he showed love, so I love this nigga. So hey,
that's right.
So that's how it works out.
That's real. I go back, man. Right when you was in there, I remember I dropped a record, Do That Dippity, back in the day.
Do That Dippity.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I dropped that shit. Right. Y'all was like doing these remotes all the time. Y'all stayed in the damn club.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Man, we came up in the club. Y'all was in there. Just grabbed the mic, dropped the instrumental, and I just rocked that bitch live for y'all. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember
what was
that.
Warehouse?
Yeah.
I mean, that used to be. That was what Detroit hip hop was based on.
Right.
What's the difference from that to where we at now?
Oh wow.
The money.
Well, my question is Detroit hip hop, because it's TJ. Now, when TJ was at JLB, he did a show designed for Detroit
What's
hip
next
hop.
on the menu?
What's on the menu?
Yeah.
Well, after that, I'm like, okay, BJ did a lot, but now what is there? Is there anything on the radio that's playing Detroit hip hop after DJ left? Because he did a lot.
It's too much.
He did.
It's too much money. The name is, is all these big names bought these stations.
Yeah.
So
the corporation.
Right. Yeah. So it's like, hey, we ain't playing this shit. Hey, we got a big corporation over here. We in Texas, we in Philly, we in New Jersey, we all over the place. So we ain't just playing this Detroit shit, because we playing everybody's shit. So that's what happened.
Big part of it.
That's what happened. It's like McDonald's, and it's like, will McDonald's sell Tone What Up Dough burgers? No, McDonald's won't sell that shit.
Yeah.
So
speaking of that, have you been to Tone Pony Island yet?
Yes, I have.
Tell me what you liking over there.
I like it's on the east side. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it was too busy. You know what I'm saying? It was too So it was cool. It was all right. I got to go back. I got to go back.
We got to get over there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Billy T, a question for you.
Yes, sir.
It's another hip hopper, man, that I feel that they leave out of the history. He go by the name of Drunken Master now.
Drunken Master, yeah.
But you know him by another name because you was playing the shit out of his what? Lost in the Shuffle?
That was my man. Drunken Master was
Tell me about his early days. D-Boy X.
D-Boy X.
D-Boy X.
Yeah.
Because it was so many guys back then, but I remember going over his house in the basement. He had a studio about big as this space right here in the corner, and he was just doing his thing. Matter of fact, he's one of the guys that came out to Vegas. Yeah. When I was in Vegas, he came out. E-Dub came out. K-Stone came out. They all had records, at the time. They all came out and performed and did stuff out there. But he was one that came out. He was always cool, always a good guy. But yeah, that's my man. Yeah. Absolutely. Now, speaking of that, if I may, yes, you may. Your documentary, you had all those guys in there, man. I want to compliment you on the documentary.
Thank you.
I thought you did a great job with it. You had some great stories in there. And we were talking about time. The part about Proof is at that club, man. That segment right there was powerful. Yeah. I mean, he just told the whole story.
And my daughter edited.
Oh my God. Oh, she did a good job of editing. Dude, that was good stuff. And you told about Eminem, you told about Kid Rock, because Kid Rock, you worked with him, you toured with him, right?
Both.
I did have a question about that.
Let's hear it.
You showed him on a boat with Elton John, and you said, I'm not going to be on no boat with Elton John showing my ass and all this. I mean, what was that all about? I kind of didn't get the whole scoop of that. Oh, yeah. Am I missing something? Can you talk about that? I don't know about Should we not touch on that today?
We can touch on anything. I mean, I don't know, man. I hear a lot of crazy things going on in this industry.
Yeah.
It's a lot of soul selling, and it's a lot of people do a lot of different things to get on.
Okay.
So,
we don't judge.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not
live
sure.
your best life.
Yes,
I'm not sure.
Judge.
I'm not sure why Speedball Bobby was on that boat with that man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why Speedball Bobby was on that boat with Elton John Lover. I don't know why. Why would you hang out with? I don't know. Maybe they're cool. They could be invested in some like weed places, or they could be buying some stock in Apple. I don't know what's going on, but all I know is I'm gonna roll with my family and my people. And if I can't make it that way, that's what it is.
So there it is.
I don't know exactly what's going on, though. I just thought the photo was very interesting.
The photo was very interesting.
I thought the photo was very interesting.
Hey, what can you do?
But I like that you had so many different voices in there, and you just told so much of the story that people might not know. Only one problem I had with it.
Talk to me. Be honest.
The guy that used to play hip hop on the radio all the time, you only had him in there for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
You talking about your part?
I said, Champ Town. You came over to the club. He filmed me for a half hour, mama. And then all of a sudden, it's like this much. I said, all right.
He's got an answer for it.
Maybe my story wasn't compelling enough.
Oh, no.
Those guys had so much. They were so,
That's not it. That's not it.
Maybe you needed to be on the boat.
In that case, I'm good. I'm just messing with you, though, man. No,
Shout out to Matthew Taylor. I see you in there.
It was good.
Let me break it down, man. I'm gonna tell a story that I never even. This is a story. I was with someone, and they were doing a documentary. A friend of mine, and he was like saying how he had all these people in it. And I was like, damn, what you gonna do about Detroit? He was like, all I need is the white motherfucker, Eminem. Really? So I sit back and was like, damn, fuck that. So I grabbed the camcorder and I came to Detroit and I set up at the Black Man shop, the Black Hole. Shout out to the Black Man.
The Black Man. That was good. That was good.
I called TJ. I called every Detroit hip hopper I knew just to kind of get a demonstration of what my vision was for this documentary. And once everybody came through and gave me they A1 interviews, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go full-fledged. I'm doing this documentary. I'm gonna get some guys that used to shoot Spike Lee shit to come in and shoot it. I'm gonna really go out and do it. Problem is, it was done all on my own dime. No one pitched in, no one really helped, but everybody was beating me in the head for the release of it. So I go to a film festival, and someone from Sundance come to me and was like, we'll give you a deal for this right here today, but it has to be only about you. And I was like, fuck that. No, I interviewed 30 people already.
Yeah.
And
How they want to
either we gonna do this way or not. They was like, no, you are the story. You don't want to do Kid Rock. You don't want no Eminem. You don't want started with Esham. You are the story. That's it. You
We give you a deal right now. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not selling my Detroit Negroes out. I thought about TJ. I thought about Billy T. I thought about Merciless Samir. I thought about Chaos and Maestro. I thought about Drunken Master. I thought about Eshawn finally getting his props the right way. I thought about Mossy Ski. I thought about everybody. And I was like, I am not doing it that way. So I didn't do the deal with Sundance. I went on and I kept doing it. And I kept doing it on my own. And you know, the only thing I'm gonna say that I'm a little upset about, I didn't get it from TJ, I didn't get it from you, was certain artists like Mud and a few others like kind of like beat me in the head to hurry up and bring it out.
Right. I remember that.
I would have liked it to take about 6 more months, and I think I would have made a classic. I think I'm about, from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm about at an 8. I want that bitch to be a 12. But due to the fact of the artist is like, what is going on? What is it? I said, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Boom. I just brought it out.
Can another one be done?
I mean, we got enough footage to do part 2, part 3, part 4. Billy T got half hour.
But you, I think with what you had and what you did, I think it's about an hour and a half long. I thought it was excellent, man. I really did, man. I thought you did a good job. I really did. That's why I wanted to tell you, I really enjoyed it, man.
And that means a lot coming from y'all too.
And I saw you on another documentary about. It was one of them crime things. What was it?
Yeah, that was
and you had a big piece in there.
That's with Al Prophet. That was something with
Al.
No,
that was actually with the History Channel on Game.
Oh yeah.
About the best friend.
You're right.
Great episode.
And that's a story that's gonna be told or need to be told.
Hey, it should be told.
Yeah.
I mean, we hear about all these other New York motherfuckers and all these other. We hear about the Supreme Team and all that other people.
BMF.
Well, that was here in Michigan. But
BMF was mostly dominating in Atlanta
when they really got big. But they started in Detroit.
That's right.
Now there's a series coming out about that. What do you think about that?
Shout out to Southwest Team. Shout out to Big Meat.
What's your question?
Pork or turkey?
Whatever you got. You got turkey?
Yes.
I put a little turkey on there. Turkey bits. Not too much of those. That's just a few.
What you got going on right there? What is? Oh
sour
my
cream
God.
or no? Why not?
Why not? Since you're doing it, I mean that cheese ought to be enough. Just a little dab of that. There you go. A little more. Look at that. Holy smoke.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
That's some serious tater going on there, Keisha.
That's good
Trying
stuff.
to get them to get this.
I got you, baby. I got you.
Smell
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do the close
Y'all need smell-o-vision in here, boy.
So what is that, Keisha? Explain.
Yeah.
Well,
explain
this
that.
is a baked potato
Okay.
with lobster meat and
Oh,
2
my
kinds of shrimp.
Oh, my
Now,
God.
if you want chicken, I have chicken too.
That's enough right
This
there,
is
baby.
enough, yes. So
Yeah.
this is for you, sir. And I'm on my way to make TJ's.
TJ don't need none.
Oh, wait, because he wanted all.
Oh, my God.
I got to get
That is incredible.
Damn.
All right, TJ.
Damn.
Let's give it a sample. Let's see what we. Ooh, look at this.
Hey, this gonna mean a lot because Billy T always is going around Detroit eating everywhere.
Eating everywhere.
So I want to hear what Billy T thinks of this.
I know it's smoking.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Fall out on the floor if you need to.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I am not mad at you.
Okay. And this is from a foodie.
Pork.
A foodie.
A professional foodie. Billy
Look at this
T.
right here in the kitchen, man. That's
TJ.
yours, TJ.
Pork or turkey? Bacon bits. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, man. This
Damn.
is incredible.
Damn.
That's a meal and a half right there, champ.
Oh, man.
Sour cream.
Man.
Yes.
Damn.
Y'all trying to hurt a brother up in here.
I want to tip my hat to you,
Oh,
Keisha.
man.
I see you over there sweating.
Sweating,
man.
What you doing? Putting in that work.
Do the towels come with this meal?
Oh, see him clench his chest. Oh.
You didn't forget about me.
You already knew.
Yeah.
Now what you doing?
See, my boy,
We got had the brain spot with the
I
bean
mix
spot.
on the keto tip.
Yeah,
So we can't eat no potato
No taters.
or none of that. So we gotta make sure we look out for the whole team hot net.
What?
This
It looks
is-
like pasta.
Yes.
Vegan pasta?
Yes.
Oh, my
This is
God.
artichoke.
Heart of palm. Hearts of palm.
Yeah.
and they cut it.
You didn't give me that option.
Oh.
You want some garlic fries?
No, I mean the pasta.
Wait a minute. That's not really pasta though.
But you said it looked like pasta. I don't need to be eating all this sugar and this potato.
Take it.
Little Mark, hey good. What's up? Fairport in this bitch.
Give me another paper towel.
You want
Please.
chicken
Little
too?
Mark, hey good. I see you,
Oh, my
homie.
goodness.
I see you in this bitch.
Ooh, wee.
Oh wait.
That
No.
cheese sauce. Oh, thank you.
Yes.
You really,
You want chicken too?
Ooh, wee.
you really did the thing there. This is.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had Cece help me with your pasta.
What is playing like
Chef
TJ?
C.
What is
Sauce.
playing like TJ?
Like hell yeah.
Oh, that's playing like hell yeah.
Yeah, oh man.
So watch what I'm gonna do for you.
Oh no, you play
See?
too much.
Look at that. Look at
You
that.
play
Hold
entirely
up.
too much.
This girl is burning down the house.
Oh
There
man.
you go.
Oh my goodness. Is it like this every day, Champ?
Every day.
Oh my goodness.
I've been doing so good that I'm not 400 pounds right now.
This girl is working out, man.
I've been like only eating like maybe like once a
This
day.
is chicken.
That's it. I get once a day is all you
man.
need.
Maybe a
Yeah.
snack here and there.
I like this countertop.
And one
man,
time
with
I
the-
was doing 3 times a day and I got big.
Yeah, you
So
had
I
to
had
take
to,
it
I had to
back.
slow that shit down.
Yeah.
And this table, my wife made this herself actually. She glued every single penny on here
Wow.
with the Gorilla Glue. That
Oh, they
all
going
the
to
girl
work.
hair up. But she used that Gorilla Glue to glue every. It's what 5,000 pennies on
I'm,
here.
I'm
Wow.
gonna need a to-go
Yep.
container.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Yep,
don't have
she
to, but
did
it's
it.
yours.
She did the damn thing, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you showing off
She's
today.
showing off today.
It's Billy T and TJ.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
you know
be-
these niggas here, they want lobster.
Look,
They
man.
won't.
You gotta
seafood.
let me address them.
Break it down.
How often do you get to have TJ and Billy T in your house?
Yeah.
I'm happy too, dude.
As often as you cook this stuff right here, that's all you have us in your house.
It does not happen often.
Oh, man.
I know TJ was over here for the premiere of the Untold.
Mhm.
And he was loving that food.
Sour cream?
And I know he's been trying to tell you to get your ass over here,
Yes,
Billy.
we has. Yeah, we gotta go back over there, man.
Yeah.
So you can put this is the keto friendly. This is
Yeah.
heart of palm, and then everything else, the shrimp and this chicken and a little bit of sour cream and cheese sauce.
Wow.
Oh my God, this guy about to ego trip.
Yeah.
That's for the itis.
Ego
I
maniac.
see why you call it the itis,
Man.
baby.
Boom.
Right.
That's for you.
Thank you so
Now-
much.
We eat good, we
Eat
drink
good.
good,
And we talk shit, but he talked the most.
That's what we do around this
He
bitch.
talk, but wait till he eat
Well, that
this.
is-
He gonna stop talking.
She ain't gonna stop talking.
Oh,
Now y'all know my secret.
Should
Shout out, you keeping quiet, huh?
Shout out to Al Newton.
Al
He was here
Newton?
shooting a Detroit
Oh.
movie.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
we,
fellas.
TJ hung up with him all the whole time, man. We did a little scene. We did a little scene at the Hip Hop Awards, and I can't tell him what happened.
Oh well.
This way you
We
go
in
and
there
you
together.
dish everything out here. Yeah,
Well,
so-
then he did a scene in this old jailhouse over on McGraw.
Okay.
You ain't gonna tell
Dope.
her how it's gonna come
I'm not
out.
gonna tell him how it's gonna end.
No.
Right.
That's he don't want to. But it was
But
good.
it
It was
was
very
dope.
good.
It was good.
And long as the editing, once you sit in a movie shoot, it'd be all different.
Yeah.
And you see just different shit. But if he edited it to the right way, oh man.
It's gonna be very,
yeah.
very good.
Me and Billy got a scene together. So
Okay. TJ, I think that scene gonna end up on the cutting room floor.
no, it's not. It can't. It can't.
I think Duke is gonna say, "Man, they're my boys," but
If it's anything like Champ did, Billy T.
yeah,
Oh man.
No.
I'm sorry, I couldn't pass it up.
that was good. That was right on time.
Now this is the big man's.
Yeah, buddy.
Because I was talking shit to Al Nuke. I was like, nigga, as many times I played your record on the radio, you giving me this small little part in this fucking movie?
Did
He's
you
like, oh
really?
man, yeah, hell yeah.
Ooh.
Let me
Hell
explain
yeah.
this though, man. Most documentaries only follow 2 to 4 people.
Yeah, that's true.
Mix.
That's true.
I
Then everybody
had
told somebody.
60 people in the Untold Story of Detroit hip hop. 60. Not 6, not 9, not 60, not 44. 60 people.
Really?
Imagine how hard it is
To
to
get
try to include.
everybody.
And I still miss the Out Cold crew. I still miss, the BMW crew. I still miss Rap Mafia.
Oh man,
It's a few that I really, really wanted.
Chaos and
what I'm
Maestro.
saying?
Rap Mafia. He had
Chaos
Chaos.
Maestro.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Safari had a nice.
it's a difficult thing, man. But to include 60 people in one documentary, you show me somebody that did 25 people in one
You're
documentary.
right.
Yeah.
So that's the
But the
reason
story
why
needed
people.
to be told.
Right. That's the reason why Billy T didn't get 20 minutes and this guy didn't get 10 minutes. And Dave
Where's my
Bishop.
camera?
There you go.
Right here.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm about to like this shit.
But I think you did a good job. I didn't know you had that many people. It was a lot of people.
A lot.
But I think you talked to the right people. They told the story. They told a great story. Everybody had a little piece in it. And I thought it was really good, man.
But no matter what you do in those kind of pieces,
Somebody
you're
gonna get
never gonna get everybody.
it. Right.
And you ain't gonna notice that till it's done. And then somebody, man, you ain't get me. Like, wait a minute. I put out the notifications and everything. You never got back with me. And
Right.
these Detroit niggas, they just so funny acting. I love them to death.
Right.
But they the most funniest acting motherfuckers around. Man.
Preach.
And that's like when I do my show. I do what's next on the menu, right?
Right.
And I play everybody's shit. That one person, I didn't play their song. Man, you played a lot of bullshit, man. You ain't
Everything else
But-
good.
if I played that one person's song in the middle of all the other bullshit, man, that was dope, man. That show was so sweet. I like all that shit. And then you played my song, and then I like how you came on with that and all that. I'm like, man, okay.
Go sit down.
Right. Damn.
Well, that's the truth. You can't please everybody, man.
Never.
I know I played a lot of Detroit rappers, but I'm sure there are some I didn't get a chance to play.
Oh yeah.
You can only do so much, but I do love it when people say, "Hey, man, you played my record. I just want to say thank you, whoop, whoop," because you can only do what you can do.
That's
And,
right.
Now radio, man, they gonna tell you what to play and exactly when to play it. Don't touch the playlist. And it's all computerized too, so it's just going. You talk right here. Here's your little time to talk. Like,
Or you're fired.
this ain't radio, man.
Yeah, it's different.
Radio's supposed to be about the community. You know,
Mhm.
and when you guys was holding it down, we'd come by the station, kick it. We won't try to overstay. Come in 5-10 minutes. What's up? Here go my record box. You know what I'm saying?
I want to
But
say one thing.
that's what people
do.
want to say.
I'm cutting you off on purpose. I don't mean to, but I do.
Okay.
It's like passive aggressive. I just want to say there was no stories of payola, playola, no favoritism. I've never heard one effing story about y'all being shady people.
But thank you. For
All around good, solid people, the both of you.
that.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Period.
I
All right.
appreciate
Real
that.
talk.
Period.
We never talk about that because it was never a thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mojo,
Mhm.
when I first started,
Mhm.
Mojo said, "I'm gonna tell you one thing: don't ever take any money."
Mhm.
He
Wow.
said, "The minute you start taking money, it gets easy.
Yep.
It gets
Mhm.
easier every
Mhm.
time."
Mhm.
And two things happen when you take that money. One, you got to remember to play that record,
Yeah.
and people gonna be on your head.
Yep.
And two, you lose control of your show
Mhm.
because now you're chasing the money
Yep.
and not chasing quality.
Yep.
If you want to have a quality show, because whatever you play, make it what you want to play.
Yeah.
Make it what you
We listen to.
people want to hear, and make it your show.
Yes.
The minute you sell that for that dollar to
Mhm.
play that record, they own you.
Yep,
And they
it's not
own your
yours
show, and
anymore.
it's not worth it.
Yep.
In the long run, you'll be a lot happier because that money ain't gonna last.
Nope.
Right. And what if
No.
somebody give you money? And that was all I heard from Billy. And he was like, look, don't accept no money from nobody.
Mhm.
And that's what I thought. And because if nigga give you some bullshit and give you money,
And
you're
gotta play it.
obligated to play that shit.
bullshit.
And act like you like it. 'cause
Right.
you
Like,
got
oh
paid.
man, yes.
Yeah. And people see through it.
Right. And you can know somebody that play music all the time and then some bullshit. You're like, oh wait, hold on. He playing that? No, you
That
know it's
don't
money.
fit.
Right. So
Yeah. And you can tell even when you listen to the radio, okay, yeah, he got paid.
yeah, he got
Somebody
paid.
got paid to play that record.
Mhm.
Right.
And that's, radio really got messed up behind that. Because them boys down south were paying to play all that crap.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, but a lot of that garbage that got played.
But all of them, everywhere else that I know, New York,
That's how they did it.
Atlanta, like all the hot spots, Houston. The point is they all stick together.
Yeah, they do.
They hold each other down. If they didn't like somebody, you wouldn't know it. Because they say, hey, I'm gonna lift you up. I'm up here. Let me help you up here. And they T.I. all them in here. I don't see that. And I can say it because I've been in it since 92.
Yeah, you know what? People say that all the time, but I wonder. I'm pretty sure that Atlanta has some riffs, just like we had some riffs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, everybody don't get along, but you're right. They don't show it. We don't see it because we ain't there. But I guarantee you, it's some underhanded stuff going on.
Yes.
But when you're on T.I.'s level and those guys, you're on a whole nother level. Whereas when you still everybody's scraping at the bottom, it's still some mess out there that we don't know about.
Yeah,
Trust me.
that's true.
Trust me.
And I want to say too, I just want to give a shout out to Deb, Waka Flocka Mama, just because. I just like her. Yeah, I like her everything. I just like. I don't know her from a can of what they put in the paint to make the color, but I like her. Okay. I respect her.
She comes off very good. I like her.
Yeah. Authentic.
But they had another one just recently with her. Trick was in it. And a lot of guys. Haitian Jack.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't even know that guy was still alive. He lived a life down in
Miami.
Where
was he?
It was like Panama somewhere. I mean,
out the country.
Oh yeah,
he's out of the country.
Right. They sent him out the country.
That was interesting. Yeah,
I mean, he went out the country.
He
what happened? I don't know. I can't remember. I just know he wasn't over here.
All of a sudden, he pops up in that documentary. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was interesting. That was pretty interesting.
That was shot well. Shot very well.
Yeah, it was. And you heard from people that you hadn't heard it from.
Yeah, like Haitian Jack, I had never seen his face. I've always heard
the name,
but I've never seen his face. And I don't know. I still think, because I don't know the stories of how they put him at this place or what he did or whatever like that, but just him in the camera, he did well to me. Like he
looks good.
Whatever his deal is, he was solid and he believes it and put forth, some realness from his perspective. Yeah,
I know Negro still got some money. I know that.
Oh yeah, he was sitting nice. Anytime you wear shoes with no socks, you got some money.
Well, hell, I can do that.
Yeah. Right, that's what that means.
Just take my socks off.
Just take your socks off.
But yeah, there are so many documentaries out there now.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you got yours in.
Yeah.
And told the story, the untold story.
Untold story
of Detroit hip hop.
When Chuck D called me the day it came on Amazon and gave me a 10-minute lecture, congratulations, he was so happy that I pulled it off. I didn't need nothing else.
Well, his voice.
Once I got the okay from Chuck D, I ain't really care what nobody else had to say.
And I was geeked to hear Chuck D say my name on the damn the trailer. Chuck, that's my knee. That's me.
That's right. He did a great job of voicing it, man. That was really good. That gave it a lot of validity too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and then one thing about Chuck D, that's the only back during the Def Jam days. When after the Def Jam was over with, me and my boy Dwayne used to kind of go off to the side, and then we used to catch the rappers coming out and getting on the bus.
Oh yeah.
Chuck D was the only one stopped and talked to us. Everybody, Eric Sermon walked past us and didn't say nothing. And Ice-T stopped and talked to us.
Yeah.
But it was Chuck D stopped and talked to us for a long time. And I had the Raiders starter jacket on because I seen him with that on. And he's like, man, you need something heavier than this. He's like, yeah, you need a bomber or something. He's like, oh, you need something heavier than this. I was like, all right, Chuck. And then I went and got a bomber. Just like that. I was like, all right, shit. Yeah, that's what's up.
Well, Chuck D's grandparents lived here, didn't they?
That's right. Yeah. On Arlene.
Yeah.
You was on top of your stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, he used to come out here all the time.
What do y'all think it went wrong for Detroit hip hop? Because it definitely went wrong. And niggas acting like it didn't, but it fucking went wrong.
Did it go wrong or did it evolve? When you say went wrong, what do you mean? Like why we didn't blow up?
Like we could and should.
That's a good question. Because the talent was there. I remember when I first started playing Detroit hip hop, guys were bringing stuff to the station. And because I did two things. I did one thing called basement tapes. Some of these guys are bringing down on cassettes. And I knew they was making them in the basements, and some of them had that little sound. They weren't quality. Then they started bringing records out, and they had this stuff sounded well produced. It was as good as anything I was getting from New York, and I was like, I'm playing this. I mean, why would I not play this? You know, and I didn't know these guys. It ain't like I grew up with them and all that. It was none of that. It was just, I'm playing this because it needs to be played. It's good enough, and it's from Detroit, and I'm just gonna play it. So I started playing it, and it just grew. And you know, guys were bringing me stuff. And then some guys I would ask for. I remember Chaos Maestro brought down their record. Merciless Amir, I saw him on the New Dance Show, and he was just so smooth. He was just flowing. Excuse me, a day without a rhyme. I'm gonna sneak one of these shrimps over here. And so I said, RJ, I want that record. I'm telling you, I want this. The next day, Merciless Amir comes down to the station with it, and I played it, and we were friends ever since. Turns out, our fathers knew each other. Wow. I was like, oh, wait a minute, that was your dad, you know? And
you didn't even know.
We didn't know. Well, we were young. Both of our dads had shops up in Ann Arbor where they sold. His father did jewelry and stuff, and my father did statues, and then he started doing jewelry, so they hooked up on that level. Wow. And Mir was a little boy, and my sisters used to go over. They worked for his dad at his shop. Yeah. And they would take care of Amir. He was a little bit younger.
You had no
not
idea.
Much younger.
You had no idea.
Not till I say years later. And I think I went over to his house, and his dad said, hey, I know you. Ain't your father's on? I said, your father's Glenn, right? I said, yeah. He said, that's when it all came together.
That's a crazy story.
Ain't it, though? Ain't it?
Shout out to Merciless Amir. He definitely made one of the greatest Detroit rap records ever created. Hands down, top 10. Bottom line. Hands down.
But I don't know if something happened, or did we just stop pushing it? I don't know. We never got the national appeal because we had a few people with a record deal who got up there. But more, and that was in the 80s and early 90s. I don't know what happened in more recently, TJ.
Our DJs was on some bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the 90s like that, they was on some bullshit because they didn't play the records like they should have. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They didn't play like I had got into it with a DJ one time, and I was telling him to play some Al New. I mean, play this Al New record, and he got mad at me. He's like, "What, man? Is Al New playing you? Is Al New paying you?" I'm like, "No, but this song is just as good
as what you playing
as the damn Juvenile shit."
Oh, better.
I'm like, it's just as good as that. And then so
I'll be out the door. I'll be out.
That was the fucking single too.
Stop.
Hell fucking yeah, that was the single.
Shit.
So this nigga, so then he came and then he started playing some Master P shit. And I ran up to him like, hey, I was like, is Master P paying you? I was like, nigga, is Master P paying you for this? And he looked at me like, is Master P paying you? So, and don't tell me that bullshit, man. It's like, man, it's like our DJs, they didn't want to play, like when I used to go to the record pool meetings and stuff like that, and they always, y'all DJs, y'all need to get, they used to tell the regular artists, y'all need to have so many albums. Y'all need to go press up 500 something albums. Then we'll start, we know you serious.
They always had something mess in the game, huh?
Right. So then that shit got out the way and it started digital. It was all digital, and then they started saying, well, you need this many likes or this many fans or downloads and shit. I'm like, this is bullshit.
They always had the excuse.
Right.
And get up as they go.
Yeah.
So if they would have just played the shit regularly, like regular artists, and without all the stipulations, because we had great fucking records, man. We had great records here.
Yeah, we did.
But they just didn't play this shit. Yeah. They didn't give it the love, and they only chose certain songs.
Yeah.
And linked on the certain songs.
What Keisha was saying, I mean, I can remember first time I heard Juvenile back that ass up. I heard a marching band playing it.
Really?
And the record had been out down there. And then next thing I know, I'm hearing it here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. They support their artists, like you said, Houston, Atlanta. They support their artists.
Okay.
We don't. We didn't get behind it as much as we should. Besides you all.
Yes.
Maybe a handful of
even
people.
White Stacks and Dre, being fair. Just,
Right.
I mean, but a lot of them cats, they not gonna play. They, you know.
You know, now let's just, since we talking about it,
Let's talk about it.
TJ was talking about being paid to play records.
Uh-huh.
How much of it is them getting behind the artist, and how much of it is them getting $1 to play that record?
that's correct.
You know what I'm saying? Because what you got to do is get a buzz going.
Yeah.
And if it takes a little dollar to get that buzz going,
Yeah.
then it's going.
Yeah.
Then other people catch on.
Right.
So if you get the club DJs playing it, get the radio playing a little bit, and then people catch on, it grows on its own after that. But they got to, and that's how they start these things. And there's so much money. There's been so much payola.
So that's when it got fucked up. That's the answer to your
That's what
question.
destroyed it. Payola destroyed radio.
Yes.
Yeah. And hip hop.
Yes.
Because if and guys who want $1, see, I just didn't go that route.
Yeah.
You know, if it's good enough, if it ain't that good and you're gonna give me $1 to play it, why should I be playing it? If it's good enough to play, I'm just gonna play it.
Yeah.
You know?
Right, because if a nigga give you $100 to play Old McDonald Had a Farm.
You gonna take that $100.
Right, and you gotta play that shit because you took the money.
Took the money.
And like you said, you gotta lie about, hey, isn't that the great hit right there? Oh, McDonald.
No matter how many times you heard it before, it's new
Well, this
today.
time is different.
Right.
Yeah, this time is different.
I'm gonna give a shout out to some of these mix DJs. I know DJ Dick, Reggie Hot Mix Harold, my man Wax Tax and Dre. Those guys were playing records that was good on the mix shows.
Yeah.
And it was giving us love back in the day, just like Billy T and TJ was.
Yeah.
You know, you turn on 96.3, you hear your record again when they mix it, you be like, okay, DJ Dick, okay. All right, Reggie Harold, I don't even know you. You got a record. It was honest. You like what you heard. You played it. That's what you guys did.
Yeah.
That's when it was real.
And that's
And
what
then
DJ
you-
was for
And then you
real
go down
like
there
that.
to the program director, Mark Jackson at 96.3. And he taught your ass in a circle for 5 hours on what you got to do to get your record played on rotation.
More words.
And that's why it don't work. You do everything, and then the record never get played in rotation.
Right, like,
So
damn.
I want to bring this up because this happened to me in like 99, 2000. I'm on a world tour with Public Enemy. I'm co-headlining the tour, not opening up. It's like 5 groups opening up. I'm co-headlining. Me and Chuck D share the same mic on this fucking tour, right? I have a record, Bang Bang Boogie, playing on BET and MTV, and Detroit radio ain't playing shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
The record went number 20 in the country on the Billboard chart.
Yep.
The only DJ that stepped up and was spinning that shit, of course, TJ played shit, was Wax Tax and Dre.
Wow.
I didn't know him from a can of paint. I never met him. He just started spinning the record. I'm like, why my record ain't in rotation?
Right.
My shit getting spins in Philadelphia, all these other cities actually getting added. What the fuck is wrong with my city?
And I just want to add to that.
Let's go.
Let you get a breath.
That's right.
They had one of the coldest females on the record.
Fusion.
Yeah,
At
where's
that
Susan
time,
now? I ain't seen her in
I
a
have
minute.
no idea what she had now. But on that shit right there, at that time right there, the Fusion was the coldest female out.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck D called her the greatest
Period.
female rapper ever.
Period.
Wow.
And if that ain't good enough
She
for
was
you,
nice on that mic.
she was
Yeah.
she rapped and she sung.
Wow.
She had videos for both.
Wow.
She never got her just due.
Really?
Never got her just. She was so good. Eminem was really happy to kind of
Did you do
defeat
anything
her
with
in that
8 Mile.
that 8 Mile stuff. Got her on the outtakes, but
Yeah.
But anyway, long story short, with the record number 20 on the Billboard chart.
Can I take a little bathroom break?
Yeah.
Sure can.
I'm like selling 100,000 units, like independently, like straight from my home, like no distribution, no anything. And it's like, damn, why Detroit ain't giving no love or whatever like that? They took Keisha to go down to Michael Sanders at 98.
Like I said, that's my
And
man.
she had to show all the evidence
Of that.
and he was kind of blew back.
He didn't know that.
All his under people never brought this to his attention,
Yeah.
and he put the record in rotation. Shout out to Michael Sanders for that.
that's
Shout
my
out to
friend.
Keisha. Shout out to Keisha for having the balls to go up in there and hold that shit down.
Oh, all right, for
That was
now.
my guy, Michael Sanders.
Yeah.
Steve Hagwood, those guys.
He was a solid guy.
He was a solid guy. What was it like? Because you toured also with Kid Rock, right? Did you?
Oh yeah, I toured with him.
What was it like? These are huge shows at this time. By the time Kid Rock blew up, he just was huge at that time. What was it like going out there with those guys, Chuck D, all of them, being on stage with those massive crowds, man? What was that like for a young guy from Detroit?
I ain't gonna lie, I was ego tripping.
I'm sure.
My ego was out of control.
Was.
Not only that,
Wait a minute.
It was.
not only that, hey,
Man, that was solid, Higgs. That was
Chuck D was
solid.
my man. Flavor was my man. But I'll be damned if I didn't go out there trying to bust everybody's ass every single night. You know,
Look, this is the James Brown moment.
you know, I actually took when Chuck D invited me on tour. I brought the Fusion and Awesome Dre.
Oh, okay.
And I needed, I had a white girl DJ that,
Wow.
you know, shout out to DJ and Verse.
Yeah,
She
Verse,
got
yeah.
to a bad car accident.
Oh.
So I had to come home and regroup and find another DJ. So I missed like 4 days or 5 shows. And I saw the Invisible Man, DJ Carl.
That was my
set-
guy.
He was sitting in a Thai food restaurant when I was picking up Thai food. He had his DJ Invisible Man sweater on. He was messing with you heavy on your show.
That was my guy.
And I
man.
went to him and was like, "You want to go on tour?" He was like, "When?" I like tomorrow. He was like, "Okay." DJ
Always.
Carl.
Always.
I
Ready.
put him on his first tour. I mean, DJ Carl, he ripped and rocked every city we've been in. So my whole thing, the question you asked me, I was on some shit because I didn't have the same stage show. I did like 50 shows and my lineup changed every single night.
Really?
As for some groups, they have their DAC, they have whatever they have, and they have to stick to that.
Yeah.
And that was my power punch that I changed my lineup every single night.
Okay.
And it was actually the first tour that Flavor Flav was on time for every night because he wanted to watch the Fusion.
Wow.
So he made sure he got there in time to watch us to go on
Thank
stage. And actually, I let Flav share my tour bus with me that tour. So, you know, man, it's a great feeling, man, knowing that you're from here and you got icons like Chuck D respecting what you do.
Yeah.
Ice-T respecting what you do. It's a good thing, man. It's a real good thing to be able to do that.
Well, then, like you mentioned, Awesome Dre, he ended up touring with. He still goes out with Chuck every once in a while.
Yeah.
And Carl ended up, of course, his cousin is Exhibit,
Yeah.
and he tours with him all the time. And every time they would come to Vegas, Carl would be like, "Hey, man, we over here, woo woo woo," and we used to hang, man. And Exhibit did a show. What's that? This one, Exhibit did a show once for the AVN Awards. You know what that is?
The porn star.
The porn stars. So they come for the whole week and they would do all kind of different events and whatnot.
Right.
So Exhibit was performing. So Carl calls us up. We go over there, and he was at what's now not the Aladdin. Oh, which hotel was it? Oh, it was the it don't matter. So they performed, did a great job. So while Exhibit's performing, he comes off stage for a minute, and this guy is playing the keyboards. I'm looking, I'm listening. I'm like, wait a minute, who is this guy? And he was jamming. It was Humpty Hump.
Humpty Hump. Wow.
Shot G.
Wow.
Shot G.
And I said, Shot G can play like I knew he could play, but he was like, he went off into a jazzy thing, man.
Oh,
And I mean, he was killing it. I said, oh my God.
That was
And then
amazing.
after the thing, everybody went to like every casino has like a bar in the middle. So everybody was at the bar, and I was talking to him. And I said, man, I didn't know you could play like that, brother. That was off the chain. That was incredible.
Right.
So yeah, just much love out to that brother right there.
That's
You
respect.
didn't say more, right?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
TJ, I'm
Yeah.
sure wants more.
Yes.
Yeah, but Carl tours,
Right.
I tours with him.
That's Michael
Right.
Jackson.
Carl has been all over the world with this stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Carl.
We used to play together at. Well, I put him on
He's
the
a
radio.
pro, man. He's a pro.
Oh, he's a pure
No
professional.
rehearsal, no nothing.
I saw him
I
a couple
felt like I
months
was
ago.
Prince with him. Like
Yeah.
he was my
Oh,
man. I could just tell him on the fly, we doing this, and walk off. And
He's
he
always
on the
ready.
one.
Always ready.
Incredible.
I saw him at he DJ'd Face on Love was here maybe a couple months ago.
Yeah, I remember
And I
that.
went over there and
Uh-huh.
Carl was DJing. But we used to do the Mahogany, Cafe Mahogany, where they did poetry at. And then we started doing like a Thursday night party over there and just chilling. That was he's just a good guy. Good friend. Very good friend.
DJ Carl, great guy.
Yes.
Short down.
And I keep always calling him DJ Carl. I forget he's DJ Invisible.
Invisible.
DJ Carl, the Invisible Man.
So, man, in the early day, man, y'all used to rock the 5 Ella records on the air.
Yeah.
Shout out to
all
Doug,
that.
Mud and Thighs.
Mud and
I mean,
Thighs.
searching. I mean, that was some great stuff back then.
Yeah.
But from my understanding, Proof brought you Eminem record.
We played Eminem. That one
Uh-huh.
TJ brought it in there. He had it,
Right.
he put it on a card. And so one day, Proof comes up there. See, we weren't supposed to have nobody up there at the station, right? Unless we
Right.
approved and all that.
Right.
And I get up there and Proof's up there with this little skinny white kid.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey man, what you doing up here? Who's this kid? So this the dude, y'all been playing this record. This is Eminem. I said, oh, okay. Now get the hell out of here. Because I can't. We weren't supposed to have people up there. And I'm trying to keep my job,
Right.
But that's when I first met Eminem.
But, hey,
The way that you just delivered that.
Good to meet you.
what else did you say after that?
I don't remember.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say what else you said behind that. You was like, you know what? All right, fine. I appreciate Proof trying to look out for Eminem, the white boy, but man, fuck that. Proof been making songs. We need to be pushing Proof.
And
Not the white dude.
I always wondered, I don't know how well you know them in that
Very well.
regard.
They were my students. Both of
But
them.
I always wondered why, because I go to concerts, see them on stage and all that. And Proof was the man on stage and kill it. They would do their thing. And I always wondered why Proof didn't get more props from that. Why he didn't, when you talk about us pulling each other in, yeah, Proof was on stage with him and that was his right-hand man. But he never, when you think about Nelly, and he brought all the lunatics and all that stuff.
I thought shit.
What happened to that? Why didn't Proof?
I'm throwing the flag in.
You throwing in the flag? Okay, you got it. Take it from
Uh-oh.
there.
Flag
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
fucking play,
Take it
man.
from there. I know Proof. I know him.
Flag.
Well, I think it was a couple things. First, a lot of people don't know that
Unnecessary honesty.
Yes.
Proof
Yes.
was signed to Maurice Malone.
Oh, shit.
Right. So that could have stopped a lot of different things from transpiring or something.
But I don't think Malone would have had a problem with Proof getting a hit record with Eminem.
Could have
Yeah.
changed his life.
Okay, well, it
saying?
seems like 50 Cent took Proof's spot.
Yes. Fuck yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
Here we
And
go.
I
the
ain't
G
think about
Unit,
that.
they just elbowed D12 out the way.
Well, then
with
there
that
we
shit.
go once again. G Unit, they brought all their people with them. Our guys never did that when we were talking about why we didn't make it. Part of it is that the guy that made it didn't bring 12 guys with him.
So wait.
Or at least 3-4 guys.
In that scenario, if we're being honest,
Mm-hmm.
who was the guy that made it
Him?
in that situation?
Then the rest other, well, where would y'all put Obi Trice at?
We're not talking about
Well,
him.
he was with
We
them,
talking
right?
about the one that made it.
That man,
Who
okay,
was the
yeah,
one
all right.
that made
All right,
it?
all right, yeah, Eminem. And he was supposed
Y'all
to reach
answered
back,
your own
being him,
question.
being the Elvis of fucking hip hop. He was supposed to reach back and grab everybody
Now he brought D12. He did put D12
and
on.
had him on some fuck shit.
Well, that's what they
They had him on the clown shit.
Well,
Honest.
Was that them or them?
Fight music was an incredible
Words.
record. It was on
They had a
some
couple good songs, man.
type
They
shit.
had a couple good songs.
But my band was a disaster. That was a bad look. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but Speedball Bobby, your ass is guilty as well. You came up with the Beast Crew. This man right here, Hot Mix being Quayton, a member of the Beast Crew, the Black Man, Mr. Glide, T-Bone Jones, and myself. We took your ass in. East side of Detroit love. You got hundreds of millions of dollars floating. No way that all blacks around you, Beast Crew, Hot Mix, myself, Black Man, should have had $1 million FedEx to us. No way.
Off the rip.
Yeah.
No way.
Right. But
Much love to you, Speedball Bobby. Did take me on tour. I made some money
Made
with
a little
you.
money.
I wrote songs for Reverend Ron solo album.
Okay.
Through you. Good looking. I got respect for you to a certain point. But nigga, white nigga, you know better. You didn't look out for crew, nigga. You didn't do it. 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 Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
yeah, but hey, so
Phew, where's my cup?
it's just like what's the purpose? I mean, okay, now we at this point.
A couple of uncomfortable moments, but the truth need to be
It
told.
was
The
bound
truth-
to come out.
Hell yeah.
Well,
It need to come out,
Mm.
It just, us Detroit niggas, we have a different way of feeling about shit.
Mhm.
And
because y'all all think the white boy gonna come one day and
Hey.
give y'all $1 million.
Hey,
Yeah.
simmer down.
It ain't happening.
Simmer.
It ain't happening.
and
Let's
that's
just-
the problem.
That's the problem, TJ.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this,
Say it.
and I'm just gonna leave it here. Since this conversation has started, it would be absolutely unfair to have this conversation without the culprit or the topic, the person that you're speaking of. So if Marshall Mathers, put me on the thing.
Uh-oh. You there?
It's me.
That's you.
If Marshall Mathers, see, I'm objective. I'm unbiased. I don't play that shit. And if Marshall Mathers, not your speakers of the house, okay? I'm saying that, and I want the speakers of the house to know that I'm saying this.
Ooh.
If Marshall Mathers wants to come on here, he's welcome. He's welcome. The one that I know, the one that wore that M&M around his neck, that one, okay? You're welcome. You ain't too big. You ain't all that. You Marshall, okay?
Mm.
You're welcome.
To the itis.
Humbly, I'm not on no ego shit. I'm not no big booty poo. I'm not the one with all the money and all that stuff. I'm the same person that not your speakers.
Oh.
You are welcome here if you coming on some real shit.
Mm.
That's it. I'm not gonna talk about you. I'm not gonna put nothing out there that ain't true.
Mm.
But you're welcome to come here and have a conversation with the people that don't exist to you. How about that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Mama done spoke.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's real. I'm not even.
Hey
being
man,
funny.
y'all still doing this 30 years later. Talk to you, Billy T.
Well, we from those beginnings of a high school kid doing an internship at the radio station, we stayed together, remained friends, became friends. I know his family, he know my family. I call his mom's moms, and so now with the power of the internet, we do a little thing called the Front Porch Podcast. So we'll just sit there and talk.
I
and
love it.
people come over and we just have fun with it. We haven't done as much this year as we did last year, but he gets busy and whatnot. But we're gonna do one this week.
Right,
Okay,
exactly. But see, I've been healing up though, cause
And
this
you did
last,
have an accident.
yeah, I had a real vicious accident. You know what I'm saying?
And lost all that weight. Somebody told
Right.
me today, said, hey, TJ lost a lot of weight. I said,
Right, because actually I got married and stuff. No, actually no, I'm
you did get married.
I
That was
did.
a few years ago, though.
right, but I don't know what was worse, the accident or the marriage.
Oh my gosh.
But no,
No, nigga. No.
Both of us was trash.
Oh.
No.
Woo.
Let's talk about it. What are
Oh.
you talking about?
Well, I mean,
You don't play.
I see
can
that.
see that right now.
Well, I had got married, and everything was supposed to go and work right, but
Right.
it just
It
went to
was going good there for a while.
it went good for a while, but she had other plans,
plans.
other thoughts and actions, so she went left.
Damn,
You
that's
know
why
what
you
I'm saying?
came over here with the food. Damn.
Right? Yeah.
Oh,
that.
shit.
Yes.
Okay.
She went left.
You had
So
interactions?
No,
So-
you supposed to bring over.
Oh,
Right.
It was supposed to be.
supposedly, yeah, but other than that, yeah, I had somebody ran into me, on Van Dyke and tore up my left side, my pelvis, and all that. I had a
I
damn.
had no idea.
Yeah, this happened like
About
last year.
About June last year.
Yeah, in June. So I was laid in the hospital from June till August, September. Actually, September 3rd.
With the rehab and everything.
Right.
Yeah, about 2 months.
So
I'm so sorry.
half
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I got this damn
man.
this
Yeah.
cane
That's
and
all
all
right.
that. So I'm good now because I'm now able to
You're
walk.
getting,
Yes.
you're getting back to
Van
yourself.
Dyke, yeah.
Good.
And he want to tell me I need
You
to
had
try
it
to
on Van Dyke, didn't you?
I need to try the crash diet.
Right. It's crash diet,
The
yeah.
crash diet.
Hey,
Oh, literally.
Billy Kane, hey, they was giving me damn powdered fucking mashed potatoes and eggs and shit. And Billy used to come through the house.
Sneaking some chicken wings.
Yes, and corned beef sandwiches and shit like that.
Yeah.
So yes, I appreciate that.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy you still here. I
Yes.
had no idea, none.
Wow.
You always been a good, solid person, and I'm sorry I didn't know. I would have did something.
Oh,
You
yeah,
hey,
you know.
She
I
ain't
got
knew something was going on, but I didn't know what to
Shit.
do.
Right. Oh yeah. I was. I
I mean,
I was damn near dead. You know what I'm saying? I had a damn concussion and all that. You know, messed up all my damn teeth and shit on the left side and all that, man. It was terrible.
Oh yeah, but
Right.
you're doing the damn thing.
Yeah, but I'm here.
This
You here.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, I drink
You are
that.
in there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Eating
Uh,
good, drinking good, and talking shit. Yeah.
yeah.
TJ is like a cat. He got 9 lives. What y'all
Yeah.
gonna tell you? Boy, we got a couple left.
Right, I only got a couple left. Yes.
Keep on messing up.
That's
So,
what I'm saying about you too.
No driving for TJ.
I don't know. Yeah,
What?
no driving. I'm saying how old you are.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm about to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Because of the good life that you have lived,
Mhm.
you look good.
Well, thank you.
That's what I'm trying
I'll
to
take
say.
that.
You the light skinned poppy with the good hair, man. Here's your counterpart.
It's getting there, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just giving
Yeah, you too, man. My shit getting there.
He the poppy with no hair.
Hey,
So,
this has been fun, man.
Oh, this
I
been
really
great, man.
enjoyed this, man.
Anything y'all want to talk about that y'all doing? Let people know. We know y'all on the porch.
We on the
Give it
porch.
time. Break it down to
Porch with it.
Give us that internet radio station.
Yeah. On Saturday, 105.9 HD2 or 107.5 HD2, and it's the radio station. There is RadioWeCanSee.com, and they play videos. Now they're on all the time, but my show is Saturday from 2 to 4. But they show videos. So I create a little timeline with the music I play. I do a lot of old school. I was doing a show when I was on. Matter of fact, TJ was with me on there. I was on WCHB AM, and we did a talk show. And we had guests. We had other people on there with us, but of course, the first person I called was TJ. Hey man, we got a show, and we had a lot of fun with that for about 6 months, maybe 6 or 8 months. And they flipped the radio station to old school R&B.
Okay.
So I put together this show called The Soul of the 70s.
Okay.
I took it to the PD, and he's like, "Oh man, yes, this. Fuck that talk show. Put this on.
Oh,
We
yeah.
gonna do this."
Yeah.
So we put that on, and it fit the format they were doing. And they did that for about 8 months or so.
Okay.
And then they sold the station.
Oh, wow.
Probably off of your shit.
They sold this station for $3 million.
Whoa.
Nobody else had a chance to bid on it. They sold it to a white company.
Oh Lord.
Now we talk about WCHB, the first black-owned radio station built from the ground up.
Oh yes.
In the nation.
In the nation.
Oh,
Not the first
Yes.
black radio station, but built from the ground up. There's another station in Atlanta called WERD that was there way before CHB. But that was the first black-owned station. The black station built from the ground up was WCHB. Historic in Detroit, went through so many different changes. And Bell Broadcasting sold it to Radio 1. Radio 1 sold it to this company that is they do Christian broadcasting and they do right-wing media. Conservative, I should say conservative talk radio.
Yeah.
But no one else had a chance to bid on it. And we were so upset about that. It's like, hey, we could have put a couple of these black churches together and bought that bad boy.
That's right.
Yeah.
It could have it's a few guys here in Detroit that could have bought it straight out.
Yeah.
But they didn't have an opportunity. Everybody's like, what happened?
Yeah.
So anyway, when that station went away, I had this show sitting on the shelf. So when RJ and Henry told me they had the HD2 station for WGPR, I said, I got to show you. And they play like old school. They play some new stuff too. But what they do is they show videos and and the music plays on the radio. If you go in your car, if you have an HD radio, it's 107.5 HD2. You can pick it up. But if not, RadioWeCanSee.com, and they got videos. If somebody's in the studio, you can see them. So I put together, I gave them that show. They liked it. So that airs on Saturday, and then I do the same show.
Hustle.
But yeah, and then Don Allen, guy I've been knowing forever, has the show, the station, WJZD Radio Detroit.com. which they do a jazz. He's trying to recreate WJZZ.
Yeah.
But they'll throw in some R&B. Kyle Lamont is on there. If you remember Kyle Lamont.
Yeah, Kyle Lamont.
He does middays and he sounds. But that boy's voice has always been so smooth.
Right.
And he does a great midday show with a mixture of jazz, R&B, and some new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the weekends, on Sunday, he got some great DJs over there too. And all these guys love doing it.
Yes.
You know, ain't nobody getting paid. We just doing it on the streets, right?
Wow.
But they go out to events. He's always out. He got the station out at different places. So I love that hustle, and that gives me that feeling of old school radio.
That's right.
And all the guys are into it.
Real.
Guys and girls on
Yeah.
there are
No,
all
I'm
into
gonna make
it.
one little quick suggestion.
Mhm.
Get y'all cash
Cash
app
Cash App,
game up
boom.
for tips.
And let them, at
It's
least get
just for
something.
tips. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not payola
Yeah.
or nothing.
No.
It's just
y'all ain't getting
It's
it.
love.
Y'all
What it is
nothing.
love.
We support
Right, it's love,
tips.
right.
Yeah.
It's love
If
music.
you watch Wax Tax and Dre's,
Oh, yeah.
5
Oh,
o'clock,
yeah.
Hey,
put it up there. Wax
we
Tax-
all on
Hold
top of that.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Friday.
Wax Tax and Dre.
5
Mr.
o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Mr. 5 o'clock himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I love Wax.
We do
But I
commercials
just
for
said-
him every show.
When I see the guys mixing, and I would drop a little something in their Cash App. It's just a little thank you because everybody.
Right,
This is like last
exactly.
year when everybody was out of
It's
work.
hard.
Yeah.
It's like everybody just let boom, drop 10, 20 bucks in there. Do something. If everybody drop a few bucks, they got a little
You
something.
can,
Yeah,
Because they couldn't do clubs
continue
last year at all. So
to
Right.
do stuff.
Right.
What's his name? When the pandemic first hit. Oh man, I'm gonna get shot in the
Jesse Jeff?
foot. No,
Ooh,
the other
He nice.
D
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
He
Oh.
helps everybody live.
oh, he killed
But
it.
the
He
only
changed the
thing-
game.
He changed
Yeah.
the game, and it's like
It came from
And
a
then too,
sincere
when he
place.
did it with the
Really?
celebrity,
It came from a sincere place.
Right, but the only thing about that though,
That's
like
it.
a lot of other DJs had started trying to do that,
they
Yeah.
were doing
and then they
were.
was shutting. Facebook would shut them down.
Instagram as
Right,
well.
exactly.
Right,
So
you're right, TJ.
they only got a few minutes, then boom, they shut them down for copyright infringement and all that other shit like that.
Nice
Like,
ass
hold on,
for
but
24 hours.
exactly,
Yeah.
like how the hell that worked
How did he
out?
get that
You
out?
know?
He
So-
was first.
Yeah,
He wasn't
so
first.
The
He
first
just
go
was
down.
the-
Hey, this is
At that
Barry. Yeah,
He had the
44. I'm gonna want you to let D Nice play the record.
right, like, hey, but they didn't shut him off. But they didn't cut like a copyright infringement with him. So
Yeah.
you know that's
So
hey,
some people get a pass. Huh?
right. And but hey, that's like how I'm doing it now. You know, right now, and my shit is on. I'm on R-Way Radio, and I do the audio dispensary. Is what I call it, and
Okay.
it's 95% Detroit, and then the rest of it is just like other people, from
That's
other
dope.
ads.
That's
So
dope.
and then I ain't just playing the song. Like I went in there and saw Super MC live. He was talking shit, so I grabbed a little piece of Super MC and what he was talking about.
He was in the movie with us.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
So I grabbed and then I play a little bit of pieces of him. So I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just records. I'm doing comedy bits. I dropped a little piece of Farrakhan in there. So I'm just kind of spreading it out. It's playing old school shit. Like I played Awesome Dre mixed in with the new shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a flow.
And when is that on, TJ?
That's on every day from 6 to 8. It's called R-Way Radio and R-Way TV. And then I'm putting together some other shit I'm going to try to do. It's like sort of like Rap City, but the Detroit shit, you know what I'm saying? Playing Detroit videos and have you come in and,
Oh yeah. I like that.
spit freestyle on the mic, or if it's not freestyle, it's your song or whatever. So, like a video show, something different. I mean, it's not different, but just bringing something back,
Some flavor.
just some extra flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I see now people are getting shows on Roku.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yes.
people on Roku
Yeah.
now.
This could be
So,
on Roku.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
so-
Oh, yeah.
It should
soon,
be somewhere.
so soon as y'all find that
know.
out, boom,
It's gonna be.
hell yeah, and I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got to refill.
Now, are y'all up on Twitch? Are y'all on that at all?
Yeah, we actually on there. Yeah,
I was just talking to Earl Mixon McKinney, and he
Uh-huh.
said he does a thing on Twitch. I think Monday. He told me the dates and times, but it's like you set your time. You can do whatever you want to. They don't do the same restrictions as Facebook.
Yeah, Wax on there
YouTube.
too.
Wax on there
now.
too?
Yeah, he switched solely.
That's his main
And then
thing
he'll
now.
put it up on Facebook and all the other YouTube and stuff like
Whatever
that.
happens,
Because they
happens.
was hating on him. They was cutting him
Yeah,
off.
it's ridiculous.
And
It's
it's like,
ridiculous. It's just
he's not
music.
doing. Wax would not hurt a fly.
No.
Wax has one of the most purest hearts ever.
Yeah, he does.
Like I
Yeah.
love that
Real
dude.
dude.
Yeah.
And when they put him in YouTube jail.
Yeah, this
Oh,
whole
YouTube got a
Really?
jail
Got a
too?
jail
Yeah.
too?
Oh yeah.
YouTube got
They
jail.
have
a
you go
three
3
got
times, they delete you forever.
No.
They have a 3-strike rule.
But see, this is what I don't understand about that shit. Even with Facebook, like even if you playing some
Don't
shit
get that in the shrimp.
that haven't came out, don't nobody have it yet. They still be like, "Oh, this is copyright infringement." But like, this is my damn song.
Oh, not your own
It's
song.
like how? No, not my song, but I'm just
I mean,
saying.
somebody had their own song. They
Yes,
can play it.
yes, that happened to somebody before. Like,
But it's like it's for entertainment purposes.
It's for
not,
entertainment.
it's
Anybody
not-
making no money on this
Yeah,
stuff.
it's just a.
It's
I don't
entertainment.
understand it.
And I don't either. I get it. I get an artist have to get their just due. I get all that. But we're promoting your music too.
Exactly.
It's just like being on the radio. We're
Yeah.
promoting your music, especially if you're a
Exactly.
new artist.
Yeah, these labels figured this. The biggest
figured it out.
scam out in America was the stream.
Streaming.
Yeah,
Oh my
Took
God.
the CD sales away from us.
Yeah.
They killed it all.
Hey, 'cause
And they're
they-
talking about you stream 1 billion times and you might see $70,000.
If that.
because they
Yeah.
slept on Napster and all that shit back when they would start
Something ain't right
doing
with
that
them
shit.
numbers. Something ain't
Yeah.
right with
Something's
them
not
numbers.
right. How you got?
Fuck that.
You got streamed so many times to get $1. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I saw a breakdown once.
It's worse than the record company.
It's worse than
It's
the record.
way
They
worse
said
than
that's what they
record
said. It's worse than how the record companies did you. If you got
Somebody
4
getting
cents-
that money. Somebody
Somebody
getting that money.
Oh, that's what it was.
It ain't
Chad.
the artist, I'll
They
tell
had a
you that.
breakdown of how it went. The streaming service get 50%. The record company gets 40%. And then 10% here, 10% there. By the time you get to the artist, they get 2% of the
Oh my
money.
However, your little babies, your the baby,
All the babies.
all the
Baby,
babies,
Damn, all the little
and
motherfuckers.
the younger up and coming, like the guy they killed, rest in peace.
Pops.
Him in Chicago.
King Von.
Yes,
Yeah.
they had a
the
way.
following.
They
Yeah.
had a way, and they was getting
They was-
paid. They was getting
Yeah,
paid. But I
Don't
don't
you
understand. I don't know how
that-
that's happening.
Like the independent, like what's his name is still independent. Chance the Rapper,
Mhm.
he's still independent and getting paid.
Getting
Yes.
paid.
And you know
I
what?
mean,
Right.
that's the way to go.
He
Don't
off the
you?
Yeah.
grid too.
Off the
Like
tip.
it's
And they love him.
yeah.
If you
Doesn't
can
hurt to
create
go back
that
to
internet
Barack Obama.
presence, you
Well,
got it.
Oh,
That
damn.
might-
Well, yeah.
That was his daddy?
But don't take
His
His
don't
daddy was a
take nothing
politician
away
in Chicago, but yeah,
from
don't
he
take nothing away
started
from
on like
him.
YouTube
Yeah,
or something,
yeah.
right? And
Obama
it
came here
made his name.
Yeah.
And plus he's spiritual. So I like that about him.
Yeah.
I love
I like
Chance
He's a
Rapper.
good cat.
I
Yeah.
do like Chance
He
the
put
Rapper.
it off.
And yes, Chance, you need to do a record with Pamela Long, formerly of Total. Just saying.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, she was on here last week. Man. Her
Yeah.
interview was dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pam Long. I know you watch your girl somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey man, it was an honor,
Yes.
Damn.
honor to have y'all on here.
That's
And I
what's up.
really love the question you asked about Speedball Bobby. Why were you on the boat with Elton John Lover Kid Rock?
He took it up the ass.
Oh!
That's what I saw.
Hold on, DJ. Hold
I
on.
saw that.
We don't know that.
No, we don't.
We don't know anything about
But
it.
why are you on there like that, doing that?
Shout out to StreamYard. Trap
Speedball Bobby,
sauce.
you can call me too, dog. We ain't fell out, as far as I know. I ain't heard from you. I know I don't do the product and shit.
Monday,
So, you know,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
nothing
Hey.
in common because I don't get
Monday,
out.
Wednesday, and Friday is Wax Axe and Dre.
Yes. We are
Uh,
For
powered.
Billy T's sake, we want to know why was you on the boat with
We
Elton
are
John?
powered
We want to know.
StreamYard.
You and your ass, KY.
Hey, we are powered by StreamYard. We love Trap Sauce. That's with 2 P's. And also Wax Tax and Dre. He comes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and
Booty
Say
Music
Shake It
Friday.
Friday.
Okay, shake it.
And the
Booty
legends,
shake it.
Billy T
And
And
CJ
TJ
was here.
was up in this
In the
bitch.
building.
Right here today.
I'll get
And you
you back.
already know what's going on around here. You know who get the last word up in this bitch. The OG Ice-T himself always close this bitch.
Always.
Hey, yo, what's up, Size T? On the set, SVU, out here on location. I want you to do something for me. I want you to eat good. I want you to drink good. And I want you to keep talking shit. All right? champ, my people, for real, for real.